that we can do something else. Okay. All right. Don't mind my light. I'm actually doing something, so I can't do. Let's see what I've got. Okay, guys. If you just joined me, welcome. I want to talk to us about what I title How to Use Social Media and Add Value to Your Life. A lot of us are on social media, but we don't know how to use social media and add value to our lives. We're just scrolling down the street of social media, doing almost nothing. Uh, okay. Right here. Okay. All right, guys. Hello. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome to my live session today. Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Let me know if you can hear me by simply saying yes. Type yes at the comment section or say hello. If you can hear me, just let me know by typing yes at the comment section or say hello. I want to talk to us today about what I title How to Use Social Media to Add Value to Your Life. I'm going to be very brief. Maximum time is 1 hour. How to use social media to add value to your life. A lot of us are on social media, but we're not using social media the right way. And until you start using social media the right way, you'll just be a confused person on social media. You can't be on social media and you're not using social media to add value to your life. If you have a smartphone, you can afford data. I don't care how you get it. If it's your neighbor's Wi-Fi you're connecting to, or your friend or whatsoever, I don't care how you get it. But if you have a smartphone and you have access to internet, you're on social media, you're not using social media to add value to your life, then you need help. This message is for you. If you're just using your phone to watch videos on various media platforms, then you need help. This message is for you. You need to learn, you need to bring down yourself and learn how to use social media to add value to your life, real value. Either emotional value, financial value. You can add value, you can use social media to add value in your life in so many ways. So many ways. Moral value, financial value, emotional value. You can use social media to add. value to your life. Well, when I came here yesterday talking about, okay, just a minute. Okay, I think yesterday was I was just briefing about how some of us are just catching cruise on social media. Sorry, I'm actually streaming on another platform. That's why I'll be distracted, but I'm with you guys. I was briefing on how important it is to build a relationship on social media, to building some relationship on social media. And today, I'd like to focus on the topic how to use social media to add value to your life. Now, a lot of us are on social media, we don't even know who to follow. Number one, we are just cruising. Anything we come across, we let it catch our attention. Any platform we come across, we're just there. And some of you are on social media, you don't even know which platform can really add value to your life. Imagine you're on social media and you hear people are making money on social media. You're on that same social media platform. Instead of looking for those platforms that can teach you, that can that can inspire you to want to research, to want to know about that platform more. You're looking for platforms where they gossip about people, they insult people. You're looking for platforms where you go there to watch movies and, you know, if you want to use social media to add value to your life, the first thing you need to consider the platform you're following, the person you're following on social media has a lot to do with this value we're talking about. It is not everybody you follow on social media. You need to first of all follow people who have got goals and their goals are aligning with your own goals. If you're on social media, you don't have a goal, it will be difficult for you to ever hear that someone is making money or real money on social media and then you implement it and it works for you. Your goal, your original goal must also be to make money. If your original goal is not to make money, it will be difficult for you to align with anybody that is talking or is teaching you on how to make money on social media. So, for you to use social media and add value in your own life, you need to follow accounts. You need to follow platforms that align with your own vision, platforms that inspires you. You need to go after information that can be of help to you. Imagine I'm on social media and let me use a layman way to explain. If you're depressed, you go on social media. You don't need a platform that speaks ill of people. Let's say you've been battling with weight loss on a weight loss journey of social media, and then you go on social media. You allow yourself on a social media platform, or you go hang on a social media platform that that um that talks about people, that talks ill about people with excess weight. Now, are you trying to catch depression or what? If you're on social media, what you need to do, let's say maybe you're on a weight loss journey, you need to look for a platform, a platform that will inspire you to work on yourself. That is value you're adding to your life. Now, another thing you need to consider if you want to use social media to add value to your life, you need to consider what we call boundaries, setting boundaries. If you want to use social media to add value to your life, you need to consider setting boundaries. Yes, boundaries will help you. Boundaries will help you build an edge around you for yourself. Remember, once you bring your life on social media, once you bring yourself on social media, you do not own or have the right to anybody's emotions. That means people people's opinion of you will come out. You like it or not, people's opinion of you will come out. People will talk about you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing on social media. You're going to have people that will talk about you. Let's assume you're on social media. You're a content creator. You don't know how to set your boundaries. You don't know how to limit some things. You don't have a limit to the things you're doing. You don't have a limit to where you go. You're just there. You're just flirting everywhere, jumping everywhere. You come on this platform today, they are gossiping. You stand there, you listen to gossip. You contribute. You contribute at the comment section. You gossip at the comment section. You're going to another platform that are doing something completely different from gossip. You stay there, you contribute. You don't have boundaries. You don't even know where to go. You're just completely everywhere. Now, if you're a social media person or you're on social media and you intend adding value to your life, with such attitudes, you can't go anywhere. You need to consider. You need to consider. You need to consider setting those boundaries and having limits. And then another thing you need to consider if you want to use social media and add value to your life, you need to learn to engage in meaningful conversations. Learn to engage in meaningful conversations. Some of you on social media, you don't even know how to engage on any meaningful conversation. Anywhere you find yourself, you stay there, you hang on there, and you just talk anyhow. Now remember, social media is a place where we meet people that we don't know. We don't know anything about their background. There are people who can destiny help your life. There are people who can help you move from one level to another level in life. There are destiny helpers on social media. Now, if you're on social media, you don't know how to engage in meaningful conversation. Be very, very difficult for you to ever attract a destiny helper. We have seen people share testimonies of sorry, I've overworked today on my laptop, so the thing is it's hurting my eyes. So if you're on social media, you don't know how to engage in meaningful conversation, you will just be lost. As a person, if you've set some limits for yourself, you're on social media, you can you maybe you hi okay, maybe you're on social media, you just don't know what to do. You go on this platform that bashing somebody, that insulting somebody, that dragging somebody, you belong there. You go on another platform, anywhere you belong. Let me tell you, it'll be difficult for you to know how to engage or to learn how to engage in meaningful conversation. Engaging in meaningful conversation has a way of opening doors for you. You must not be a content creator. You must not be a content creator to succeed. You must not be a content creator to come across or to meet someone that can bless you, that can change your life on social media. Yes, just learn how to engage in meaningful conversation. And how do you learn how to engage in meaningful conversation? You go under post. You go under post. Positive post. Drop positive comment. Don't just go where they are insulting people and then you bring out your opinion. Now, it's not in every case that your opinion matters. It's not in every case. It's not because it's social media that you just go and speak anyhow. You just go and rant. You just go and say anything you want to say. Now, the more reason, you know, I keep telling people, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know me. I don't know you. We just met on the platform. Just because you're seeing me doesn't mean, just because you're seeing what I decide to show you doesn't mean you know me. A lot of us mistake these things. We get them mixed up. You can see somebody today on social media. You can see a very responsible person today on social media, maybe doing content, dressing indecently, creating content. That's their content niche, that's their content style. And you go judging that person, you go looking for ways to bring down that person. You don't know that person in real life. In real life, maybe what you're doing, what you're studying, what you've read at the level of the university is what that person has to offer you. In real life, the office, your dream office, the CEO of that office might be that person you're seeing on social media. But because you keep thinking you have the right to say your mind, you keep thinking you have the right to speak to people anyhow, just because you don't know them. You only respect people you know in real life. You might meet that person, that destiny helper. You might meet that person, the CEO of that boss, that office that you so much dream to be a part of their team, on social media doing nonsense. And because you feel you have the right to your own emotions, you own the right to your own emotions, nobody has the right to control you, because you feel once they bring their life on social media, you can talk about it anyhow. You might make a mistake to saying things that can come back to you. If you're on social media, you need to consider, you need to learn how to engage, to push yourself to be engaging in meaningful conversation. Stop talking anyhow, stop ranting anyhow, stop going to places just because you see others going there. Now, another thing you need to consider while on social media, you need to learn to create a relationship that aligns with your values, your moral values. If you do not create relationships that align with your moral values, it will be very, very difficult for you to use social media and add value to your life. Let's say you're a Christian, you're a Christian, you come on a social media platform, right? And then you meet someone, or maybe you're following someone on social media, on that social media platform, that keep posting things that does not fall in line with your beliefs. You're just following, you're just doing anything. That means you don't even know, which place to belong. You're just there. Now, if you don't follow people that share the same vision, that see life as you see life, it'll be very difficult for you to use that platform to add value to your life. It'll be very, very difficult. Now, somebody will ask, why is she talking so much about social media? She sat here yesterday, she kept talking about social media and all of that. Now, how it's only with me? You can sit in a space of 30 people. You realize that in that same space, very few people have time to drop their phones and communicate and have a real conversation. Somebody would rather prefer to use their phones and be communicating and be texting someone in that same space than sitting close to that person and having a live conversation. So everything centers around social media. Because of the way the world is expanding, everything is now back to social media. We will be in the same space, perhaps the same room. I would prefer to leave you a message than walking up to you to talk to you, to have a live conversation with you. So if you still are not getting it, if you're still living in that world, where you don't understand why people are trying to drag you to building relationships on these media platforms, then trust me, you will learn the hard way. Now, I said you need to create a relationship that aligns with your values. I need to create relationships. Sorry, I've been paying attention to you guys, and then I forgot that I have another person that way. So if you're not creating relationships that align with your values, you will easily get you will easily get dragged out of who you are. That's that's why you see some people go on social media instead of letting social media add value to their life. Social media gives them a different path that you and myself don't want. That's when you hear this say social media is not good. You can use social media the way you want. Instead of letting social media control you, control social media. You have the power to control social media. You have the power to use social media to your own advantage. So if you let social media use you, then at the end of the day, you don't have to blame anybody. Social media, who is social media? You have your phone, you have your internet, and then you have 24 hours a day. And you choose to be on your phone, you choose to manipulate your phone for 24 hours. Who is to be blamed? Social media or you? You, right? Tell me when or tell me where you've heard or you've seen someone drop their phones, maybe went offline, turned their flight mode on, dropped their phones, and then sat down to rest, and the phone woke up. The phone walked up to them, or the phone went to them and said, "Please pick me up and manipulate me. Pick me up and use me." Tell me, you will never see. So you have the power to control. You have the power to use social media to your own advantage. If social media is not working in your own favor, then you are the problem. You can't blame anybody. You can't blame anybody. You can't blame social media. You can't blame the internet. Move along with move along with values that align with your own values. And then another thing, use social media to network. Use social media to network. Now, a lot of people, hi, how are you? Social media is a great way to network professionally, especially with platforms. You have linked.com, you have LinkedIn, you have Twitter, you have all these other social media platforms. If you can use it to network as a business person, as a professional, it will be of your own good. Now, there are lots of business partners. The business partners you're struggling to get off social media, you can get them on social media. Maybe you've been struggling to get yourself a business partner or off social media for years. It has not been working. Social media is there. As a professional, you can meet who signs in to what you are doing, and that way you would have used social media to add value to your life. It's as easy as that. Go to social media platforms where maybe you can pick the people who share your vision. You talk. I've seen, let me share I think yes, 2022. Hi, how are you? 2022, when I just started um TikTok. I started TikTok in 2022. I I was into hair business. I was buying and selling hair both home and abroad. So I had a privilege to meet with one hair vendor from Vietnam online, and we engaged in a business which really worked so well, pretty well in 2022. That was November, December like that. It was a good deal, and trust me, we just we just clicked and worked based on trust, and till date we're still doing business. This is somebody we've never met one on one, but I'm able to transact financially with this person. I don't know her address. She doesn't know my address. We both just know ourselves on social media, and we've been able to do business, and we're still doing business. So if you can use social media to network, that is you using social media to add value to your life. I've been into that business for a very long time. I was just scratching, I was just managing, I was just trying to survive in the business because it's a side business for me. But when I met this lady, she gave me a heads up. We shared ideas, we shared personal contact. We chatted privately online, and then we went to chat on our private site. We clicked, we had an understanding, we decided to give business a try, and the moment we gave business a try, it worked. I don't know about you, but I've been using social media to network. I've been using social media to build professional relationships. If you're on social media, you're not using social media to add value to your life. I have been using social media and adding value to my life, and it's working. I've built strong relationship. Aside from business, I've built stronger relationship, friendships on social media, from social media. So, so um, while you're on social media, another thing we need to look at is your mental health. While you're on social media, you need to use social media to your own advantage. If not, it will destroy your mental health. A lot of people have come on social media just like you and myself, and they left depressed. Why did these people leave depressed? You're wondering why they came and they left depressed. Because they came on social media just like you and myself. They did not know how to manage social media. They let social media manage them. They let social media manage them. Take note of how you feel on social media. Once you're on social media, you need to check your feelings. Check your feelings. Check the adequacy, whether it is okay, you're okay or not. You need to evaluate yourself. You need to evaluate yourself. You need to evaluate yourself. Some of you are on social media, you don't even have control over your emotions. You're just venting your emotions everywhere, venting your emotions everywhere. And I'm wondering, were you emotionally broken? Were you broken at a place or a point in your life that you just needed a platform to empty up? You need to check yourself. Check yourself. Constantly check yourself. While on social media, constantly check yourself. That is why a lot of people come on social media and they live depressed. Check yourself. Check your stress level. Why on social media? Check your stress level. I've seen people build great platforms, but because of one thing that led to something, they had to deactivate their account. They had to remove their account. They went off social media. They rested for a while and they came back. Now you're asking yourself, why did this person leave social media? The person was checking their mental health. The person was checking their stress level. The person was checking their feelings. And at one point, they saw that some things were not right. So they had to leave. Some of us don't have control over those things. So we just allow it happen. We just allow these things choke us until we can't breathe. Check your stress level, check your mental health while on social media, check if what you're doing, the things people are giving you, you can handle them. This is not just only for content creators. Now, let me say something about those of us who love the comment section, who love emptying ourselves at the comment section. There was a post I made some time ago on Facebook, and somebody dropped a comment, one comment on that post, and that comment alone attracted over 100+ comment. There are some posts that you make that's over 100+ comment in less than 30 minutes. Now, I am the person who made that post. Somebody who is not even a creator comes under the post and says something mean. I did not react. Other people from my community reacted to that comment. They insulted the living daylight out of this person. In less than 30 minutes, that post had over 100+ comment. Now, at one point, this lady went back, deleted the comment she dropped under my post. I was checking, I was reading the comment, I was checking, and I was just like, oh, wow, what's happening? Now, why am I saying this? Why am I saying if you're on social media, you need to be mindful of your mental health? I am explaining this point because I am talking about how you can use social media to add value to your life. Looking after your mental health is very, very important because we are looking at how you can use social media to add value to your own life. If you're not looking after your mental health as a content creator or a follower who goes around supporting, because sometimes we empty our emotions saying we are there to support, the negative comments will make people to engage and everything. Who asked you? Who asked you? Now, maybe the negative comment you dropped on somebody's post, the person who created that. See, one thing that many of us don't get to understand about creators is when they stop replying to comments, when they stop reading the comment section, is that some of these things they cannot handle. So they just come, they dump their post, and then they leave. You keep commenting, you keep commenting, you keep commenting, and you don't know if this person sees you or not. You comment, you comment, you comment, but you notice sometimes you comment and you notice that people are liking or they're engaging on your comment, but now the creator, the person who dropped the post, has not reacted. Sometimes some of them they intentionally don't read because they're trying to protect what their mental health. Then now, if you're on social media, you need to stay authentic to your behavior. Everything you're doing, let it be you. Let it be you in the way that somebody seeing it already knows that, okay, this is Angel. Be authentic in your way. I've seen people getting a blessing. I've seen people getting noticed from the comment section of posts. They are not creators, but somebody made a post and another person got to be noticed from that post. Now, oh my god, oh my god. All right. Another way to use social media and grow is to use it to account for everything you're doing. Use social media for accountability. Share your goals, progress, and how do I call it? Hold yourself accountable for whatever is happening. while you're on social media. If you're using social media for accountability, you'll be able to hold yourself responsible for your actions on social media. And the moment you learn how to hold yourself responsible for your actions on social media, that platform is going to help you, is going to build you. You can use a platform to track or maybe check yourself. For example, if I want to lose weight, I go on social media. I pick a platform that talks about body fitness, or maybe that is into fitness. I start following their activities and everything. That's me using that platform to account for what my health. And then now, while you're on social media, whether you're a creator or not, you need to learn to you need to learn to support causes that you care about. Yes, you need to learn to support causes that you care about. For example, I I have an NGO, and sometimes if I go on social media, right, I come across maybe a platform that is talking about raising or maybe raising money to support someone. If I can, why not? I become a part of that cause. So I support the cause in my own way. That is me using social media to sow a seed in somebody's life. That is me using social media to add value to my life. Because the seed I am sowing, I'm not sowing it for that social media platform. I'm not sowing it for it. I'm sowing it for my own self. It's a seed I'm planting for myself. It's a seed I'm planting for myself. Don't just be wiggling your tail everywhere on a social media platform. When you go on that social media platform, focus. Everything we know about social media is content creation, content creation, content creation, content creation. But what if I told you that a lot of people, a lot of people are connecting with business partners, professionals, meeting people all over the world that are not creating content? What if I told you that people are building strong relationship, business relationship on social media? They are not creating content, but they are building strong relationship. I can be streaming now. You sent me a request and we start talking. And the next minute, you're saying something that is making sense, is making meaning to somebody, and somebody just passing around hears us talking, and the person decides to stop around and listen. If after listening, that person gives you a follow, that person might give you a follow and then come back, reached out, and then you start hearing stories like, oh, I was on this platform, I overheard you. I have met such people. 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 You don't just limit yourself. You don't just limit yourself. Don't just put yourself in that cage because you're not a content creator. Content creation is a journey on its own. But you, as a person who is on social media, how are you using social media? How are you using social media? Are you using social media to add value to your life? Are you using social media to improve in yourself, or you're just using social media to cruise? Or you're just using social media to hang around? You're just using social media to go around and gossip? You're just using social media to go around and talk ill about people? That is why some of you have created accounts. There is no picture, there is no picture to identify you, there is no information of you on your bio, because you live in a foolish life. I'm a business person. I do business offline. Maybe I own a building material shop or store. I am on social media. I created my account on social media. I created a page or an account on social media. On my bio, I need to put my business details. I need to put my details. I need to put my personal details. And what more? What more? What can I really put? What can I really put on that bio for somebody to know me? We're going to get into that part as time is going to talk about how to put yourself out there on social media with, if you're creating content or you're not creating content, with or without being a content creator, how to put yourself out there on social media. A lot and a lot and a lot of you just limit yourself to the fact that, okay, if it's not content, what else? It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be about content. It should be about you being out on social media, making use of social media, using social media to positively impact your life. Because yes, social media can also negatively impact your life. If, for example, you went on that social media platform and you did not think about your mental health, you did not think about your mental health. There are some things that you get engaged, you engage on social media that always comes back to you. They dawn on you. That's why I tell people, before you bring your personal life on social media, you need to have a tough skin that will help you to be able to take whatever comes from people. Imagine giving birth to a child who has a birth defect, or maybe has a problem, a disability, or something like that. And then you decide to bring your family, decide to bring your baby on social media. Let me tell you, if you have 1,000 people that are following you, not all 1,000 people are going to be positive with their comment. Not all 1,000 people will come and say, oh, wow, your baby is cute. Now, some people are going to speak their mind. They're going to say the things they see. They're going to say it the way they are seeing it. There are some people who have the capacity to filter their word, and there are some people who don't have that capacity to filter their word. Let's say you're on social media and you don't understand. Let's say you're on social media and you don't understand how to protect your mental health. You're just there. You've brought everything out here and people are beginning to speak their mind. People are beginning to tell you how they feel about your baby, and you cannot handle it. What happens? What happens? Before you know it, you find out how you're beginning to lose your mental health. You're gradually getting stressed. You're gradually getting into depression. And you'll be wondering, what's happening? You have everything you need. You have everything. Your life is perfect in real life, but just that you've brought it on social media and now other people are now taking charge. If you did not consider, or you did not know about setting boundaries, to be able to setting boundaries while on social media, to be able to use social media to positively impact your life. Now, before you open your eyes, you would have already soaked down into depression. You will be treated for you'll be treated from being on that table. So you need to. Hi, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, it's been long. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. You'll see me more often now. Yes, yes. Actually, I'm streaming on my other platform. I just started something there, so okay, guys. So you need to look at your life. You scale everything while on social media, and then you put it down and work it out the way you want to see it. Do it the way you want to see it. Build it the way you want to see it. That give it what you want to see. Don't be confused. While on social media, use social media to learn. Use social media. For example, you can use YouTube to learn. You can use YouTube to learn a trade. You can use YouTube and learn how to import from other countries. You can use YouTube and learn how to stitch or dress, learn how to braid hair, learn how to do nails, learn how to. You can use YouTube to do a lot of things. Can use YouTube to do a lot of things. Can use YouTube to do a lot of things. Can use YouTube to study and obtain certificates. Can use YouTube to write your IVE, TESOL, and a lot. You can use YouTube. You can use YouTube for your webinar programs, and you can use YouTube for a lot. That's just an example of a platform where we are. If you want to learn how to braid hair, you type how to braid hair on YouTube. Videos will pop up. For beginners, videos will pop up. For beginners friendly, videos will pop up. For pro, videos will pop up. You will decide which one to watch. Use social media to add value to your life. Use social media to learn something. Don't come and tell me, oh, I don't know how to create up. No, no, you must not be a content creator. You must not be a content creator. I agree with people who see from the point of not everybody will make it as a content creator, but I do not agree with you from the point of you seeing it from the point of you're just there to cruise. I don't agree with you. You're not there to cruise. Use it to add value to your life. Use it to build an impact in your life. Use it to learn a trade. Use it to, study a course online. Use it to network. Use it to build business relationship. Use it to build more professional relationship. Use it to follow people from your field. Use social media to follow people who are doing what you are doing. Use it. Yeah, I'm focusing because I know you guys can hear me better from this other side, so don't worry. Use it to reach out to people. Use social media to create connections. Use social media to create connections. There are people that have never traveled in their entire life, but they came on social media, met with someone on social media who helped them to travel for free. There are people that have built relationship with foreigners, and those foreigners have sacrificed their time